Yo, everybody, what's up? Let's get ready to play some Madden. So, let's get ready to play. Let's get into this right now. Not going to be on long, 2 games max. 2 games max, I doubt it. You know how I am. Allow audio. Yes, I would love to. And let's get ready. There we go. Need to pre-order the new game too. All right, everybody, let's get ready to have some fun. We are good there.
It's a game.
And Wally's the GOAT. All right. Just a second. Sorry. All right. Let's get this party started in a brand new night. Wally and his friends are having fun. Let's get this party started in a brand new day. Oh, well, my microphone is so low. Testing, testing. All right, I think we are good. All right, I think we are ready. Oh, I'm back down to champion. Wow. Oh, I'm back down to champion. Oh, yeah, that's all right. Because I was off for. Don't forget this Friday night, 7 o'clock Central. Wally and Friends News Network coming to you, coming at you. All the hard-breaking, funny news. All right.
In between the cities of Dallas and Fort Worth, it's Arlington, Texas, host to the grand mecca of football, AT&T Stadium, the home of the Cowboys. Coming up, 2 teams ready to square off. It's the Buffalo Bills and the Dallas Cowboys.
Brandon Aubrey to kick off for the Cowboys.
We welcome you, Mike Tirico, alongside Greg Olson, the kicker, Brandon Aubrey. Set for the start Off we go from AT&T Stadium. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. They'll go play action here with Allen.
We can feel this crowd all the way up here in the press box, Mike. I mean, one play in, one sack later, and this crowd is rocking.
It's second down.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. In motion, Shakir. On 2nd down, here's Allen. He gets this to the tight end, Dalton Kincaid. And he'll dive forward here. Tack on even more yardage to the end of this one. 1st and 10.
A gain of 46 yards.
From the gun, Josh Allen.
First down.
Initially, Mike, a really good job by the defense. Nowhere to go with the ball for this quarterback. He's forced to pull it down and turn into a runner. A little slow reaction, and he's able to actually pick up a pretty good game.
Throwing on 2nd down. It's Allen. And he'll be taken down after a gain of 3, but that is good enough for a 1st down.
Like, I love studying the NFL and just seeing the amount of ways NFL coordinators are able to get their running backs now involved in the passing game. They're kind of chess pieces. They can move them out in the slot. They can put them out wide. Of course, out of the backfield. It's a big part of today's modern NFL.
He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3. 2nd down, they need 7.
At the Cowboys' 12-yard line.
On the ground, this is James Cook, and he's going to be stuck well behind the line of scrimmage. A play going absolutely nowhere. 7th play of this opening drive, and here's 3rd down. Out of the gun, here's Allen. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down. Pass's kick is good, and the Bills will take a 3-0 lead.
A lot of times as an offensive player, you come off the field, you're not thrilled to end a drive like this with a field goal. But I think in this case, you can label it a success. You were able to operate your offense. You were able to quiet this crowd just a little bit and come away with an early lead.
He'll be out of bounds just past the 25.
The Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Dak going to put it up right away. There's a short one that's caught by Ferguson, and they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. That was good for a dozen, and a very quick 1st down.
And that's a nice grab for his first catch of the game, Mike. And he's someone that the play caller has told us he wants to get him early touches, get him a feel for the game. Nice job there making that happen.
And he's going to be brought down. And with that tackle, we hit the end of the 1st quarter of play. So just a lone field goal in the 1st quarter of play. The Bills with the early advantage. We're back to Arlington in a moment. From just shy of midfield, here's 2nd down. A shotgun snap for Prescott. And a short throw caught by Ferguson. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. That's a pair of hookups on this drive. This one goes for 14 yards and a 1st down.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
Jake Ferguson was the intended target. And it'll bring up second down. They'll run it with Williams. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. We got 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10. It's another run here for Williams. And a nice run. Get him about 9. It'll bring up second down.
Tackle made at the 16-yard line.
Prescott now. That's thrown right side, but incomplete.
Well defended there. The quarterback's trying to attack this defense outside the numbers. Those really wide angle throws near the sideline sometimes can be very hard to defend. So give a lot of credit to this secondary. They were all on the same page, and the ball falls incomplete.
And it looks like he's going to have enough. Indeed, the referee does signal. It is a first down.
1st and 10 at the 15-yard line.
They'll go with Williams. And he'll be taken down as we tick down to the 2-minute warning. 2 minutes remain in a 3-0 first half. Greg and I back to Arlington at AT&T Stadium after this. Here's 2nd and 2. They'll go again here with Williams. And they continue to churn out first down. What a drive. It continues now with 1st and goal.
And with that run, it puts them on the doorstep of the end zone. This has been a really impressive series up until this point, Mike. I mean, so much that anything less than a touchdown kind of feels like a letdown.
They will take a knee here. Backed up to the 3. It's 2nd and goal. Here we go. Operating from the gun. Here's Dak. He's got it at the 3. And he'll take it on in. Jake Ferguson. Touchdown, Dallas.
And what a fitting end to this drive, Mike. It only makes sense that he's the one that gets the ball in the end zone after making a handful of clutch plays prior to the touchdown. That was just a textbook example of one guy taking over the game. I know it sounds like I'm being biased, Mike, but I'm really not. Down here, this close to the end zone, especially on 2-point tries, the size, the length, the athleticism, and matchups these tight ends can create, man, they are a tough handle, and it leads to 2 points.
Brandon Aubrey to kick off for the Cowboys.
Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. To return, here's Ray Davis. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. That's where the offense will take over. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. From the gun, throw here for Allen. He'll swing this one out to cut.
What an advantage it brings a defense when you have cornerbacks that are such willing tacklers. It just brings an extra element to the ability to defend the entire field. And this is a great example here why.
They face 2nd down and 7. Operating out of the gun, here comes Allen. Laying out, and he made the catch. What a play.
13 yards on the play.
So we reached the intermission in what has been an entertaining one to this point. Back with the second half in just a moment.
1st down, Buffalo. Tyler pass.
First half played out a bit as we expected. We'll see if there's a surprise coming up Both teams set to go, and the second half is underway. And that's well done by the kicking team. He's only able to make it past the 15-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 16-yard line.
A first down throw for Prescott. Throw left side, caught by Ferguson. Oh, nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain.
Really well done here by the defense, Mike, executing this zone defense, and they've got to be able to pattern read. You're not just going to drop back to a spot and just play like a robot. Based on what the receivers do off the line, the defenders have different rules of where their zones move to. Well, they had that one dialed in right from the jump, and they were able to stop that play really before it got started.
On first down, right back to Williams. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. A couple of first downs to start this drive. They're first and 10, up at the 42. And a good one here on the ground across midfield. Let's give him 9 for the carry. A give, and here comes Williams. And he's going to be close to a first down. Looks like he'll have just enough to keep the chains moving. They run over center with Williams. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. It's a 3 tight end look as they have it first and 10.
Good for Cowboys. First down. First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Here's the give up the middle with Williams. And he does some good work on the ground here. Going to take it inside the 30 with a run of 8 yards.
8 yards on the pickup.
Here's a handoff to Williams. And he'll have enough to move the chains. He'll take this forward for about 3 yards.
This is a situation that play callers love to be in, Mike. They have all their options on the table. Second and short, play action pass, you can run. In this case, they choose to keep it on the ground, play it safe, pick up the first down.
To the left side, he's got Ferguson. And they'll have first and goal. He is down inside the 10-yard line.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get them the ball, pick up the first down.
A pickup of 2 brings up second and goal.
On second down, it's down. Now he's just going to flip this forward. So these two teams take the long walk to the opposite end of the stadium. We've come to the end of the third quarter. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Third and goal. From the shotgun, it's down. This one broken up. It's incomplete. Good job separating the receiver from the ball, and it is fourth down.
And goal.
Every so often, Mike, you can see these offenses, and it looks like the passing game gets a little bit too predictable. And as the defense continues to flood the back end of these zones with extra defenders, they're continuing to force this quarterback to not only make some difficult throws, but to put the ball in harm's way. These are the opportunities when they present themselves, you have to capitalize. And in this case, it was the defense that forced the turnover on downs and kept them out of the end zone.
Here's Allen now on first and 10. A very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete. 2nd and 10. From the gun, it's Allen. A short throw caught by Kincaid. And a nice gain, getting this to about the 23-yard line. Allen to his tight end, Kincaid, and the Bills have a first down.
It's a gain of 17 yards.
They'll throw out of the gun. That one downfield for Cooks. Inside the 20. And he will dive into the end zone. 76 yards. Touchdown, Buffalo. So now an important conversion attempt here as the Bills line up to go for 2.
The Bills are lining up for a 2-point.
They'll try to pick this up with a run. And he will get into the end zone. The conversion is good, and the lead is up to 3 here in the 4th quarter.
Not a real complicated breakdown needed here, Mike. In short yardage situations like that, if you have confidence in both your back and your offensive line, sometimes it's the simplest plays that have the best results.
So now playing with the lead after that 4th quarter touchdown, trying to kick it back the other way. Levante Turpin on the return. Get across the 10. That is it. They'll be backed up to start this drive.
At their own 11-yard line.
Prescott on first down. Here's Ferguson, the tight end. And they're going to get him down right at the 25. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down.
First and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Now it's Williams. Not much happening there, just a short gain. 2nd down, 8 for the first down. Dax to throw. Pass completed right side to Ferguson. They'll mark him down up at the 44-yard line. He had their lone touchdown of the game earlier, and he comes through with the catch and a first down in this spot.
First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
They'll drop to throw. Right back to Ferguson, who's got another one. And he can't get away. They rally to the football defensively. Bring him down for no gain. 2nd down, Prescott. There's that man again. Another catch. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 2.
Prescott again. He's got his tight end. That's Ferguson. That gets him to 100 yards exactly after that reception and gets his team a first down.
All right, this is a good start. Plays like these are definitely going to help as you work your way into scoring range. While you have to be wary of the clock and keep an eye on it, you should have plenty of time here to finish this drive.
Here's 2nd down.
1 yard gain.
Now Prescott. That's right side. He's got Ferguson. Was brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot, but they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
So, pressure kick coming now for Brandon Aubrey. This to force overtime. This one is on target, and it is good. And we are almost certainly bound for overtime.
And that's just a big-time kick right there. I mean, think about all the things running through this kicker's head. He knows if he misses it, this game's over. but he's cool. He's calm. He steps up, takes a deep breath, and he knocks it through to extend this game.
And he'll be taken down on the return, and that does it. We are done with regulation and off to OT.
Tyler Bass to kick off
Four quarters could not determine a winner. We get back underway here in overtime. On the return, here's Turpin. Now an opening past the 30. And a solid one back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line.
at their own 33-yard line.
First down, Prescott. Oh, he couldn't set his feet, but he completes it anyway. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
Gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
Now a second down throw for Prescott. That's to Ferguson once again. And he'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set of downs. He picked up the first down. Shotgun snap for Prescott. He wants another catch for his favorite target. The tackle's going to be made down at the 40-yard line. That's catch 3 just on this drive, and it gets his team a first down.
1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
On the give, it's Williams. And he's brought down after a gain of a couple. From the 38 now, here comes 2nd and 8.
It's 2nd and 8.
Here's Prescott. There's a short one that's caught by Ferguson. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
That's a gain of 6. Makes it 3rd and 2.
We'll try to run for it with Williams. A pickup of 12 yards. That's good for a Dallas first down.
A gain of 12 yards.
27. On the carry, it's Williams. And he'll work forward for about 3. It's 2nd down.
The tackle made by Bosa. A 3-yard pickup.
Prescott now. Short throw, caught by Ferguson. It was brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
It's a gain of 5.
On the ground, this is Williams. And the Cowboys going to be set up with 1st and goal. They're able to convert on that 3rd and 3.
That's good.
They'll run. It's Williams. He'll be racked up there down at the 3-yard line. Here now, 2nd down and goal. One more time for Williams. And he barrels his way into the end zone. Javonte Williams. Touchdown, Cowboys. Greg, exactly the way you want to handle it when you get the ball to start overtime.
Absolutely, Mike. You want to strike first. You understand the defense is wearing down. It's been a long game. Now you are one stop away from getting out of here with a huge win.
This is caught. He's got it. And they tack 2 more onto their lead.
19. Bills 11. Brandon Aubrey.
So, thanks to that recent rule change, still the chance to extend this game and match that opening overtime score as they receive the kickoff here. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. Now a first throw here in overtime. He's looking deep for Shakir. And he will dive into the end zone. 71 yards. Touchdown, Buffalo.
Just feels like this game is giving us a little bit of everything. Remember, on the opening drive, their opponent decides to go for 2 and gets it. Now, they are a 2-point conversion from either extending this game or going
The
home.
Bills are lining up for a 2-point conversion.
A run to tie it up. And he will not get in. They will come up empty on this try for 2, unable to tie this football game up. So it's a win for the Cowboys. They had to work for this one. All even through 4 quarters, able to get the breakthrough in overtime to come away with the victory. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. It's a win for the Cowboys, as we say so long from Arlington.
Yeah. Yeah. Top number 100. Whoop, whoop. Whoop, whoop. Who's your daddy? Whoop, whoop. All right. Let's get ready to...
It's a stadium so big you can easily spot it flying into Dallas-Fort Worth for a game. This is AT&T Stadium here in Arlington. Up next, it's our main event between the San Francisco 49ers and the Dallas Cowboys.
Brandon Aubrey to kick off for the Cowboys.
Ball teed up. Brandon Aubrey out for the kick. And here we go from AT&T Stadium. Here's Sky Moore on the return. And this gets out to the 30 before he stopped.
The Niners take over first and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Here's the first carry for Christian McCaffrey. He swarms in the middle. This gets maybe a yard. It's Kenneth Murray on the tackle.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. Shotgun snap for Purdy. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
A loss of 5 yards. And it's 3rd down.
And dose of the hurry up here. Third and long, Purdy. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass. One drive in, and he's already in line for that ice back. Took a couple of early hits. It looks like it's affecting his ability to deliver that football.
Yeah, and I'll let you know a little secret here, Kate. Those defenses, once they get to the quarterback, they usually don't stop.
At their own 46-yard line.
To the line come the Cowboys. Good starting spot here, 1st and 10. Now the first run of the game for Javonte Williams. And he's all the way across midfield, down inside that 45-yard line. Offense in a hurry up here. First down, and they go right back to it. And he'll pull his way ahead for a 4-yard pickup. Offense to the line fast. Dak to the air here. Has him on the quick hitter. Wow, he's about as close to the first as you can get, partner. Down to the 31, but didn't get it, so it's 3rd down. Running for the marker with Williams. And that short gain is enough for a new set of downs. His legs giving this opening drive some extra legs, partner. Good enough there to pick up the first.
Yeah, and I think that's good, Kate, because nobody on that sideline wanted to kick a field goal right there. You reach this part of the field, you want to go finish with 6.
Running this one left. He's got it in the red zone. And it's a really nice gain on the reverse. That call came at the perfect time. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with 1st and goal.
Didn't take a rocket scientist to know, Kate. They wanted to get the ball in this guy's hands any way they could, not just in the passing game, and he just showed you why. This defense not prepared for his impact on the ground.
1st and goal. Here's Williams. And he powers through the middle for a gain of 4. And those are the hurry-up offense here. He gets it again. And he will not be denied a second time. Touchdown, Dallas. The Cowboys have a great first drive and get the game's first points. Javonte Williams, the touchdown. Quite the drive they put together to begin this game. What stood out to us, how quickly they were operating. They got a lot of plays in a small amount of time on the way to that touchdown.
What do you mean? We feel that tempo in the booth?
Yep, certainly do.
Kept those guys guessing defensively and on their toes, not quite sure what was coming next. And it will be that same strategy they employ, I'm going to guess so, until that defense proves they can stop it.
They're going for 2 here. Dak bringing the Cowboys to the line. All right, they're going to throw for it. It's caught for 2, and that's going to be an 8-0 lead.
You know, we tend to say this all the time, and I'll say it yet again, Kate. Big targets in the red zone are an enormous advantage. Not many guys can match up and defend someone like him, and no surprise, they went right to him for the conversion.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. Moore with a return. And he'll break the 15, but not get much further. Tough field position to start this one out. 49ers to the line. 1st and 10. They'll start this one on the ground with McCaffrey. Fights his way through a tackle. And this is going to come to an end right at the 32-yard line. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
Well, more often than not, it's the passing game that's asked to go from first down in just one play. But when you get that big play potential on the ground, geez, it just infuses your offense with confidence.
It's it. 18, what's up? 21.
The play clock ran all the way down there, and this is going to cost the offense. Everyone was set and at the line. The quarterback just didn't snap it before the play clock hit 0. They'll have to come up with 5 extra yards now after that first down flag. Now it's Purdy. He finds his man. It's Ricky Pearsall. Some good running there to get back what the penalty cost him. Picks up 8. Looking quickly here.
It's 2nd and 6 at the 36-yard line.
Purdy looking to throw. Short pass brought in. And he's brought down after a short gain. So they'll get to scheme about this third down call for a bit. That brings us to the end of one. 8-0 is our score. Back to AT&T Stadium in just a moment. We're back, and it's 49ers football as we resume. They'll have it 3rd and 3. On the counter, McCaffrey. And this is going to go in the wrong direction. He loses just about the amount of yards they needed to get there. It's going to be 4th down. He is quickly making a habit out of wrecking plays, Brock, and it doesn't seem to matter what type of play that is.
It's what the best of them do. We talk about just the versatility of offensive players being dual threats. This guy's a dual threat against the pass, and that time stuffing the run.
They're going to go. It's Purdy. Kittle makes the catch. They stun this defense. They pick up 14 on 4th, and they pick up the first down, too.
As a quarterback, you just know in that situation when you go for it on 4th down, it may mean sometimes throwing into double coverage. But if you're going to go for it, at least give your guy a shot to make a play. And against really long odds, he came up with a big-time catch.
Hits him on the out route. And they're going to get to him after a gain of close to 5 as they send him out.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in 1st down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable. And it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. On the gun is Purdy. Caught on the left sideline, but he did not get both feet in. That's incomplete. Brings up 3rd down.
The lack of points and the lack of yards have just gone hand in hand here in the first half, and they both really trace back to the same root cause, an inability to consistently find and exploit any openings in what's been a very sound defensive game plan.
So the run goes backwards. What do you think, Brock? Is it time that they start getting a little more aggressive, take some more risks offensively?
Not in my book. You've not earned that right. Right? I think a lot of play callers feel that same way too. I mean, you get to earn the right to be aggressive and take shots when you can do the basics, like, I don't know, run for a positive gain.
Clock is ticked down. We've reached our 2-minute warning. Stay with us. More from AT&T Stadium coming up. On 4th down and 5, the offense staying out there.
Get set, get set.
4th down, pass coming. He's got Boone left side. And they make the stop. We're going to say it about the 37-yard line. That's a gain of 10, and staring at that turnover on downs. Instead, they pick up the first.
It's a gain of 10.
We've set a downs from 37.
Watch out.
First down throw by Purdy. On target to his back. Here's Christian McCaffrey. And they're going to be set up at the 11 after that play. It's a pickup of 26. And that means it'll be first down San Francisco.
Speaks to this guy's talent as just an all-around difference maker, playmaker. We see him line up as a receiver, and we don't even bat an eye, Kate. And we don't really bat an eye when he makes that kind of play either. This guy's just different, built for the moment.
They'll motion him out of the backfield left. From the red zone now. He brings it in. And he's short of the first after a mild gain. We get a timeout here taken by the 49ers. That's going to be their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
Translatable skills. That's what you call it. So effective as a runner, but those same traits that make him a great runner, adept at getting those yards, well, he translates it now as a receiver in the open field.
To throw again, it's Purdy. That's incomplete on second down.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
They kick the running back in motion. To the air again, Purdy. And he brings it in. Touchdown, San Francisco. The 49ers earn the chance to tie it before halftime. Ricky Pearsall with the touchdown. Well, they definitely wanted to get that one out quick, Brock. They did just that, and it ends in 6.
We hear it all the time, but it is so true, Kate. This is a game about matchups. And when you see a throw that quick, it really was determined pre-snap. It was great design and tremendous execution.
Purdy leading the 49ers to the line for this 2-point try.
53. The 49ers will
The Cowboys signaling for their first time out. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Defense had a chance to plan, now defending this 2-point try.
21. Get set.
The flag comes out. This is going to back them up to the edge of the end zone. There was a blitz coming, and that got somebody to panic and jump early. It cost them 5 yards. All right, penalty pushes them back. They are still out there. They're going to try for 2.
The 49ers will line up for the 2.
Again, it's Brock Purdy. And he can't bring it in. They don't get the 2 points. So even back to 5 yards, they still chance it with a 2-point try, partner. Unsuccessful on the attempt, though.
Yeah, lots of thoughts bouncing around this big noggin of mine. Do they not trust their kicker in that situation? I'll tell you, sure, they've got a chance at converting from the 7, but it's not a great one. It makes me wonder, did they like their odds better going for it, or did they just feel they needed those 2 points right there?
The Cowboys have it in great field position as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. Drive begins with a run. It's Williams. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. And it's a gain of 12 on that one. And that's good for a Dallas first down.
Run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know it can set the table for more.
1st and 10. Here's Prescott. Right side, Ferguson's got it. And they're going to bring him down at the 36. Now Dallas is going to call its 2nd timeout. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
They'll run here on 1st down. And it's a really nice gain on the reverse. That call came at the perfect time. Final timeout taken by the Cowboys. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half.
It just feels like any time this guy touches the ball, it's a big play waiting to happen. He could be lined up wide or when they use him as a runner. If someone doesn't get a hand on him quick, he's gone.
To the left and reeled in by Ferguson. And he has it down officially to the red zone at the 20. Dak now from the gun. And look at the footwork there. Touchdown! The Cowboys will add to their lead at the end of the half. C.D. Lamb with the touchdown. Managed that clock beautifully down to the final moments, Brock, and they get the score just before halftime.
That doesn't change the theme of the halftime speech, but I guarantee you it adds some enthusiasm to the tone. That was awesome.
49-6. Brandon Aubrey to kick off for the Cowboys.
Time left for maybe a return plus a play here as they send this away. Moore with a return. And this drive will start inside the 25.
The Niners take over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
This is going to be the play that takes us to halftime. They'll turn to the ground game and just run this clock out. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line.
Eddie Pinheiro.
Now Pinheiro on to handle the kickoff. Here's Cavante Turpin on the return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
The Cowboys take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Dallas getting everybody set. They've got first and 10. Second half starts with a run by Williams. And good forward, about 5 yards it looks like. It's second down now. Offense in the hurry up here.
It's a pickup of 6.
On second down, run with Williams. And they'll take him down after he advances this up to about the 43. He picks up 15 on the play. And that'll be good for Dallas first down. Working quickly here.
First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Going to the ground again on first. Got a good handful there as it brings up second down.
I'm not kidding you, Kate. A run of that length at the NFL level, honestly, is the equivalent of a run of 15-plus at the high school level. It's hard in the run game to make yards, and they just got a very successful one.
First down run gets him 6, so now it is second and 4. The receiver gets it on the handoff. And they were ready for this one. No running room at all. He's taken down behind the line.
Whew, that stings, Kate. Pretty safe to say on second and short. A lot of us expected to see you keep it on the ground. But a loss of this length, not sure anyone expected to see that.
Prescott now on third down. Throwing the out route complete. Now here he goes down the right sideline. And he's going to get this down to the 9. That puts him in goal to go.
I think one of my favorite adjectives, I don't know why, it just sounds good off the lips, is shred. Shredding paper, shredding the slopes, or dude shredding a defense just like that.
Straight ahead with Williams. And he is into the end zone for a Dallas touchdown. The Cowboys grow the lead coming out of halftime. Javonte Williams, the touchdown. It's what every player who scores a touchdown wants to do, Brock. He wants to get right back there and put another 6 on the board.
I've never met an NFL player content with one end zone trip in a game.
Hi. Yes, sir. I will gladly take it. I am 2-0 tonight. Or did I lose the second one? I thought. Wally is a goal. Yes, he is. I am at
It's the venue that's had plenty of success come through it since the mid-2010s, as well as a few Lombardi trophies. It's GEHA Field at Arrowhead Stadium in Kansas City. Coming up, a contest that looks real good on paper between the Dallas Cowboys and the Kansas City Chiefs.
Brandon Aubrey to kick off for the Cowboys.
Ball teed up. Brandon Aubrey out for the kick. And we're underway from Kansas City. On the return, here's Nico Remigio. He dodged the tackle. This manages to get just beyond that 30-yard line.
The Chiefs take over first and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
So their offense out now to get this game started. It's first and 10. Now it's the first carry for Isaiah Pacheco. He is stopped as he reaches that 46-yard line. He'll get 16 yards on that play. And it's going to be first down, Kansas City. Great start to this drive. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield after just one play. Going on first down, Mahomes. Here's a screen set for Pacheco. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
To the air, Mahomes. Kelsey's got it right side. And he's going to be brought down after reaching the 43. It's a gain of 4 there. And that's a Chiefs first down. Running out of the gun with Pacheco. And he gets him around 6 there. Knocked down by Savon Revel.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of the defense.
Into a crowd, and a defender comes up with it. Kicked off by Malik Cooker.
They'll take over first and 10 at their own 39-yard line.
The line come the Cowboys. Good starting spot here. First and 10. Opening play, and Dak's going to throw. This is complete to Ferguson out left. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. That's 16 on the pickup. And that's good for a Dallas first down. One play in, Brock in his drive is already in enemy territory. Up the gut they go with Williams. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. Dak to the air here. Has him on the quick hitter. And a nice game here, but it stopped short of the first.
There's no question, Kate, the big plays down the seam or big tight ends a fan favorite, but it's those type of catches right there. The short yardage, it gets good coverage, contested catches that really make tight ends a locker room favorite.
Third and just 2 to go. Here he is on 3rd and short. That's Ferguson. He brings it in. And he runs this to the 25 before being brought down. Offense up to the line fast. First down. Here's Dak. Short pass brought in. It's going to be a short pickup down to the 22. Jaden Hicks there on the tackle. Prescott to throw once more. It's caught. Ferguson. And he has it down officially to the red zone at the 20. All right, still scoreless through 1 quarter, but that looks like it's going to change pretty soon. Hopefully no shortage of excitement coming up in the second. Back to Arrowhead in just a moment. Seventh play of the drive. They've been moving it well. This is 3rd and 6.
Here we go. Please, take.
This is Williams. That's the first down, and he's still going. And he's all the way home. Touchdown, Dallas. The Cowboys get the game's first points here in the second. Javonte Williams, the touchdown. Prescott's going to throw for it. And he'll get in. That gives him an 8-0 lead. Well, maybe stating the obvious, partner. I do that sometimes often, but tight ends, such a mismatch this close in. And no surprise, they win his way for that 2-point conversion.
Yeah, it's one of those guys, security blanket. Whether he's designed read or not, this quarterback knows that tight end's a great outlet. Why? Because often they're bigger and they're stronger. Even if they're double teamed, there's still that chance to get that entry pass, like a great post in basketball, and they know how to finish.
Now Kansas City looks settled in and ready. Here we go. 1st and 10.
I don't need to. I don't need to. All right, go, Lou, 80. 57.
Play action, Mahomes. Absolutely fires this one right side. They connect on the deep shot. And he's in for the Kansas City touchdown. The Chiefs can tie it up in the second after cutting into the lead. Xavier Worthy, the touchdown.
Some good old-fashioned playground football. Even at the elementary school, find the fastest kid and let him run.
And he hits the extra points. A little surprised they wouldn't go for 2 in the tie, but at least he made it. So the lead falls to a single point.
Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
Things trim back down to a single point, Brock, as they send this off and away. And he just sends this out and over the end zone. So no threat of a return. And they're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. The Cowboys have it in great field position as they come up to the line. 1st and 10. Here's Williams to start the drive. And that's an 8-yard chunk to start this one. That brings up 2nd and 2. Moving quickly, trying to get set. On 2nd down, it's Williams again. And he'll be brought down after getting it to the 47-yard line. And goes to the hurry up here. First down, and they go right back to it. And he's only able to power this forward for about 3 yards. Offense in the hurry up here. Another run for Williams. And a decent run gets about 4. It's going to be 3rd down. Offense to the line fast. Prescott to throw here. 3rd and 2. Complete beyond the marker. And the stop comes at the 15-yard line as he gets them into the red zone. The dose of the hurry-up offense here. Williams now on 1st and 10. And he's going to be stopped just a second away from a touchdown. Looking quickly here. Williams crosses the goal line for the Dallas touchdown. The Cowboys grow the lead to 7. Javonte Williams, the touchdown.
I just love seeing the approach of this entire offense, not settling for anything. Yeah, this running back, he's finding the end zone through the running lanes. Let's give a tip of the cap to the big boys up front because they are setting the tone. 2 drives, 2 rushing touchdowns. I've heard great receiver coaches say, watch your fingers wrap around the ball. You know, it's pretty clear he should have had that one, and he didn't get the job done. And 2 points, well, they're left on the table.
Brendan Aubrey to kick off for the Cowboys.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. Mejio with the return. And he gets him into a good spot, just a yard or 2 shy of the 40-yard line.
The Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at their own 38-yard line.
All right, the Chiefs in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10. Out of the gun, it's Mahomes. He drops this down to Pacheco underneath. And he is hauled down right at that midfield stripe. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And it's going to be 1st down, Kansas City. So 2 minutes still to play in this first half, partner. Stick around. More from Arrowhead on the other side. They'll come up on 1st and 10.
Yellow. Let's go, Lou, lady.
Mahomes. Couldn't connect right side. It's incomplete.
Kate, I think that's a little taster, a little entree of what's to come for this wide receiver. He's going to have to make some plays into some contested coverages, and he couldn't do it right there.
After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10.
Fight on these two. Fight on these two. 15. Hero, 15. Yellow.
Now it's Mahomes. That throw comes up short. Need a little more muscle on that one. Looking for his wide receiver there. So they're left facing 3rd and long. Well, he already has himself 1 interception in this game, partner, and throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse and sprinkle into your passing game, because if they become the norm and you're constantly thrown into coverage, that's when 1 pick becomes 2, 2 becomes 3, and on and on.
They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs. They've got 1st down here from the 36.
1st and 10 at the 36.
Again, Mahomes to throw. Back to Rice, caught again. And they bring him down. Looks like he got it to the 27. Chiefs in the hurry up, trying to get everyone in line.
Brings up 2nd and a yard at the 27-yard.
Another throw for Mahomes. To the left and hauled in by Kelsey. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for 1st and goal.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted them. They wanted them in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, then go to work after.
Caught out wide. And that's a Kansas City touchdown. The Chiefs earn the chance to tie it before halftime. No hesitation on that throw. He got the guy he wanted right away, and he got it to him for the touchdown.
You know, it's great, Kate, to draw up plays and have all sorts of different options, but it's even better when you don't have to get to your second read. His first broke open just like they planned, and that's 6 in the end.
And the conversion is no good as that pass falls incomplete.
Cowboys 14, Chiefs 13. Harrison Butker to kick off.
Things trimmed back down to a single point, Brock, as they send this off and away. On the return, here's Jalen Tolbert. Making some progress here. All right, so they're going to take over at the 39. Nice effort there. To the line come the Cowboys. Good starting spot here. 1st and 10. Dak now from the gun. To the left and reeled in by Ferguson. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
Sometimes when you're just looking to move it forward, get some small yards on the throw, quarterback's best friend, security blanket. And when it's a big old tight end, that's an extra bonus.
Throwing the out route complete. And he's right near that 1st down marker as the stop is made at the 48. The Cowboys signaling for their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. 3rd and a lone yard coming up. Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. Hits him on the out route. And they're going to bring him down at the 36. Now Dallas is going to call its 2nd timeout. They've got 1st down here from the 36. Dak throwing again. Ferguson's got it, complete. And he's stopped at the 31-yard line.
Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 31-yard line.
Final throw before the break. A massive shot towards the end zone. And he will not connect. Took his shot there to end the half, but no dice. That's going to take us to the break. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment.
Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
Butker on now to kick this one away. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. The Cowboys have it in great field position as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. Working out of the gun, it's Prescott. This is complete to Ferguson, out left. And they'll stop him here, but not before he gets out to the 47-yard line. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 47. Here's Dak. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll take it past the midfield stripe and start to push into Chiefs territory. Offense in the hurry up here. A run with Williams. And he's not going to get the first. Need it real close, though. It's Indy Brock. It's a gain of 5. 3rd down coming up. They stay on the ground with Williams. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. Working quickly here. Right back to Williams on 1st down. And he nearly gets them into the red zone as he's down at the 22. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
A gain of 15. 1st down, Cowboys.
A handoff to Williams. He's able to drive that pile about a yard. Tackle made there by Derek Nottie. Prescott to throw. Right side, Ferguson's got it. And he'll go down here at the 16.
We get a lot of credit to receivers, and rightfully so, Kate, for them going into coverage and making a catch. I don't think we give enough credit to tight ends. I know they're big, I know they're physical, but to go into double coverage, take that contact, and come away with the catch, that's a big-time effort.
This is going to be play number 8 of this drive as they set up for 35. Prescott here from the gun. Short pass brought in. We got the football block, but not the first. That stopped just shy of the marker. 4th down. He'll throw it. That's Ferguson. He brings it in. Touchdown, Dallas. The Cowboys grow the lead coming out of halftime. It seems like a lot of the time, Brock, even if the results aren't quite as flashy every rep, tight ends are even more reliable scorers than a lot of receivers are when it comes to the passing game.
Yeah, I would agree with that, but there's also a lot more real estate for them to work with. Right? Think of the receivers. They got to deal with the sidelines, that 12th defender. Many of these tight ends, they've got a ton of field to work with, and when they prove to the quarterback they can be a difference maker, they'll look for him.
And he's got it. So they get the conversion, and that's going to extend their lead.
Brandon Aubrey to kick off for the Cowboys.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. Remigio with the return. And in the end, Brock, a pretty exciting touchback as the return comes out to the 30.
The Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. To the air, Mahomes. Connects on the crosser. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. He gets down inside the 35-yard line. That's a 38-yard play for him to move the sticks.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position by hitting on that shot. You've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
Here's a screen set up for Pacheco. And he's down inside the red zone before hitting the deck. 12 yards on that play and a good call, and that's him the first.
At that down and distance, this group was pretty confident the screen would get him enough yards for the first, and it did. And so long as it keeps working like that, I bet you it'll be a go-to play for them when they need it the next time.
That screen sniffed out quickly, shut down behind the line. 3 quarters in the books from this one. It's the Chiefs in possession to start. They trail, but that lead is reachable. Offense to the line for second down.
Yellow.
Back to the air, Mahomes. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. They haven't found it easy to score in this one, Brock, and physicality just like that, a big reason why.
And it usually is, Kate. I love defensive coordinators when they say, hey, it's not just what you see, it's what you hear. And you could hear the physicality of that knocking the ball loose.
That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
That's going to be a play tomorrow. When they watch it on tape, they're going to be kicking themselves a bit, Kate. You get man-to-man coverage down in the red zone, you got to take advantage of it. It's hard. Zone coverage and the windows are so tight. You get man, got to find a way to win.
And they don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced, Brock. Had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs.
I think every analytics book out there, Kate said, you got to go for it. You're in 4-down territory, down a couple scores here in the fourth. But now it's all about the defense. Can the defense come with a quick turnover or a stop to somehow, some way, spark a comeback?
And he's going to be brought down up to the 28-yard line. Second down now, 7 to go.
Second and 7 at the 28-yard line.
They'll run. This is Williams. We call it 1, maybe 2 yards at the end, Brock. It's third down. Offense up to the line fast. Prescott now to throw on third down. Catch made by Schoonmaker. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line. Moving quickly, trying to get set. Williams on the carry. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run. He goes to the hurry up here.
No gain on the play.
Here's Prescott. That's going to be an incomplete pass on the throw to the right. This one misses the tight end. And that's going to leave him with a tough third and long. So 10 yards to get this first down as they come to the line. Prescott now on third down. This finds Schoonmaker complete. And this one does not go far. Offense in the hurry up here. On fourth down, Prescott's a throw. Schoonmaker's there to haul it in. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. So an 11-yard gain to back up the considerable gamble to go for it there on fourth down, Brock. They're moving the chains. That takes us to the 2-minute warning here in KC. Cowboys with a 2-score lead. First and 10 now from the 46. Now it's Williams. And that carry only nets one on the plunge up the gut. Trying to set this up quick.
2 yards on the pickup.
On the handoff, this is Williams. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Offensive line fast.
That's a gain of 3. Now third and
Dak to the air here. That won't be caught outright. It's incomplete. Not on the same page with his tight end. And that leaves them with 4th and 5.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to third and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was third and manageable and incomplete.
And they'll turn it over on downs as that pass comes up empty and off the field they go.
Even the best receivers, they've got occasional breaks in concentration. You just never want to see it happen. One of the most important snaps of the game. If we know anything about this guy, though, it's he'll be up for the challenge next time the ball comes his way.
Chiefs in the hurry up, trying to get everyone in line.
It's a pickup of 6.
From the gun, it's Mahomes. This one falls incomplete.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
Throwing now. Cowboys closing in, and they get to him. And that's really one of the only things this offense couldn't afford to see happen, Brock. It's 4th and long.
Attack! Fire, right! Fire! And color!
Desperation time here. He gets it to Rice. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. The Chiefs signal for a timeout. That's going to be their first. Down a couple of scores. Those 2 timeouts they've got left are going to be crucial. Here's first down.
First and 10 at the 46.
Looking to throw Mahomes. Oh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, he falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
It leads to 2nd and 10.
Yellow!
Here's Mahomes. Hits him on the out route. And he hits the end zone. Touchdown! I hope nobody left early, Brock, because we have still got a game.
That play really had all the elements you're looking for from a tight end, showing that he can stretch that field with the route check, secure the catch, quickly become a runner check, and finally go finish that drive off and celebrate with your homeboys.
Back to throw. And the call to go for it not rewarded as the pass falls incomplete.
Cowboys 22, Chiefs 19.
They've got less than 40 seconds to work with. Not impossible, but got to recover this kick. And this kick is brought in by the Cowboys, and that should be enough to secure them this win.
Hey, the numbers don't lie. The numbers tell you, Kate, time and again, it is so hard to recover these onside kicks. And when you got an opponent prepared for it, well, that makes it even more difficult.
The give to Sanders, running right. Nearly starts the drive with a first down run. Something yard short, gain of 9. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
It's 2nd and inches.
They're going to pass it here. Completed over the middle. And he has the Cowboys' first down, Brock, and that should clinch this win for him. The Cowboys signaling for their first time out. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game.
It's a gain of 17 yards. First down, Dallas.
Coming to the line for another 1st and 10. Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. He's got a man left. And he'll go down. Looks like they're marking him at the 11. Now with just 10 seconds left in our game, we've got a timeout. He'll look to throw it. And that is the catch that should end this game and seal this win. Touchdown. So that should be the one that does it, Brock. A big one late that puts him up here 2 scores.
What a complete performance overall. The clock where it is and where it stands right now, Kate, that should be the capper. And that is so satisfying as an offense to go up 2 scores.
Brandon Aubrey to kick off for the Cowboys.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. Remigio with the return. And he's brought down just inside the 25. This undoubtedly the final snap of what's already a decided contest. Here he goes, one final shot. And he's not going to escape this. The Cowboys take him down. And here's the timeout with just 1 second left on the clock. So we're going to have one more play left in a game that's already decided.
Hey, 43, 15. Yellow. Yellow.
One final shot here. He finds Pacheco out of the backfield. Galloping inside the 40. Inside the red zone. Touchdown, Kansas City. The Chiefs making a 4-point game here in the fourth. It's an Isaiah Pacheco touchdown. So 6 points at the buzzer, Brock, but 0 effect on our final outcome.
Yeah, I get that, but I'll tell you what, that'll be one of the first plays they watch in the film room this coming week. Like you said, they lose whether that's scored or not. The coach will always emphasize effort on the field. Reaching that end zone in an already decided game, that is effort with a capital E.
So the Cowboys come in and take this one on the road. And there was no easing up. It took some white knuckling until the very end, but their defense carried that small lead through to the finish line as they escape with a victory. That does it for another broadcast of the NFL on EA Sports. With my partner in the booth, Brock Heward, I'm Kate Scott. The Cowboys are winners as we say so long from Kansas City.
Nice win. That was nice. Oh, that felt good, didn't it? Jeez. Alrighty. Oh. I think one more game, y'all, and then we're gonna put it to rest.
Well, this entertainment mecca opened back in 2009. It seats 80,000 but has a standing room capacity north of 100K, and we are pushing that today at AT&T Stadium in Arlington. Coming up, well, we've got what can only be described as a mirror image matchup, as it'll be the Dallas Cowboys and themselves.
9.
Set for football now at AT&T Stadium. Brandon Aubrey has the honors, and we are underway here in Arlington. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30.
At their own 32-yard line.
19, 20, 21, 22.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
Yeah! There we go!
Already here, they'll audible to something else. The first carry now. This is Williams. Looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. Call it no gain on the game's first play, and it's second down now.
Second and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Here's Prescott. Able to hit his target Lamb. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion. They would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication. And as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
Pass taken in by his big tight end. Down the sideline he goes. Touchdown, Cowboys. Jake Ferguson, 63 yards. And the Cowboys need just 3 plays to go down and take the early lead. The extra point up and good by Aubrey. And that makes the score 7-0.
Brendan Aubrey to kick off for the Cowboys.
So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And he'll be brought down right on the chalk of the 20. So Prescott of the Cowboys now with a 1st and 10 at the 20. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. A short one there taken in by Ferguson. And he's upended after a gain of 4 up to the 25-yard line. We'll see what kind of mindset they have here offensively after giving up the touchdown on the opening drive.
And based on our time with them, prior to this game, I feel like they've got a good mindset going in. In fact, the discussion that we had with the coaching staff was, we may give up some points in this game, so our offense has to be ready each and every time to either equal or try and get us ahead and try and keep us ahead. This is their chance to respond to that first touchdown given up.
Now first carry for the former Tar Heel, Javonte Williams. There he goes left side. Inside the 20, Javonte Williams. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Javonte Williams, 75 yards. And the Cowboys are able to strike back quickly with an opening touchdown of their own. Prescott, they're going to throw for it. And it's caught. He's got it. So they go for 2. They convert, and along with it, they'll take an 8-7 lead. So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown. And the last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles' defense, they were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because they're both motivated, they both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Call it a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it second down.
And that was a quality play to start a new set of downs. That was simply an offensive line winning the battle up front and winning in a big way and giving their guy in the backfield a nice lane to hit.
Prescott down. Yeah, man, it's caught inside the 10. Touchdown, Cowboys. A big play there. 45 yards. And the Cowboys have retaken the lead. And correct me if I'm wrong, that was just a simple fly route, wasn't it?
No, there's nothing to correct at all. You've got it down pat. And I just remember as a player, when I'd be in practice sessions and I'd hear 9 from the receivers, that meant fly route, go, look out. That was the 9, and he just kept going all the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. A good-looking return set up here. And a good return, able to get out across the 35 to the 36.
At their own 36-yard line.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
They're hoping to stay in that groove here this go around. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down.
For many teams, the evaluation of tight ends has really changed. We used to wonder about how they would block first and foremost. Now we want to know how these guys can run. As we envision them in offenses, catch the ball, how much yards can they gain after that?
And that on display there for a good pickup. An entertaining start to this one. More to come on EA Sports. Start of the second quarter, and it's the Cowboys in possession as they're looking at a 2nd down and 9 to go. To throw is Prescott. The short one there taken in by Ferguson. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play. And that'll bring us to a 3rd and 4. Now Prescott going right back to Ferguson. And he will have a Cowboys first down by about a yard. It's a gain of 5 on 3rd and 4.
As an unbiased observer, I think it would have been interesting to see what they would have done if they hadn't gotten the first down there. But since they did, I guess the point is moved.
And then right there in that middle ground, field goal range, punt, go for it. But as you said, they picked it up. Prescott to throw it. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
And that's one of those plays where it's hard to keep 2 eyes on the football when you know the contact's coming, let alone getting 2 hands around it, hugging it to your body, and absorbing the hit, even for those big tight ends who you would think could absorb that contact.
And I don't think he got there, no. He's short by maybe a foot, maybe. Call it 4th and inches. He's got his target. That's complete. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. They only got a couple, but a couple is all that they needed as they convert on 4th. Now a first down carry. It's Williams. And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done. Second quarter action, 1:56 remaining. From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. Again, it's Williams. And able to get him inside the 5 here, just inside the 5, not the 4. From the 4, this is 2nd down and 1. Now we give up the middle to Williams. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. Only gets a yard, but it's enough to set him up 1st and goal.
Yeah. Running the ball served them well all game long, and there's another example as they pick up the first down.
And they take a knee. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with exactly a minute to go before halftime.
Yeah, here we go.
And they will take a knee here. The Cowboys going to use their second timeout now. So as they talk it over, we step aside. And now can they reverse the trend on 3rd and goal with the last 2 plays having gone backwards? From the shotgun, it's Prescott. Touchdown! Jake Ferguson from 40 yards out. And the Cowboys are an extra point away from moving out in front in the final minute of the half. So Dak will bring the Cowboys up to go for the 2-point try. They'll try and throw for it. And they don't get it. They tried for the 2-point conversion there, but unsuccessful. And an incomplete pass. That'll stop the clock here with just under a minute to play in half number 1. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape up past the 30. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. And with a little under a minute to play, they may be looking to pick up some yardage here, maybe try and come up with a field goal to seize the lead before intermission. He's got this to Pickens. And out across midfield down to the 45. The Cowboys signal for their 3rd and final timeout as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number 1.
Yeah, here we go.
Out of the gun, here's Prescott. Finding Pickens for another catch. And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30.
15 yards. That's another Cowboys
throwing. Prescott. That's going to be caught. Touchdown, Cowboys. 3 touchdown passes now for Dak Prescott. And the Cowboys will take the lead here in the final minute of the first half. Well, just a sensational start for this offense, Charles. 3 drives, 3 passing touchdowns.
Is that like mentioning the perfect game in baseball? Or are we cool to do it here in football, partner?
No, I think you can do it here in football. I think perfect game in baseball, that's its own category.
Yeah, I think you're right about that. Could not imagine a worse start for that secondary. Or let's face it, a better one for this offense. No chance they stop passing now the way that it's going. I think they're going to continue to press the ball downfield and hopefully reap the same results.
So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. Oh, a good return up past the 30. Solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
It's 2nd and inches.
Prescott. The short one there taken in by Ferguson. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or 2 shy of the 40. The Cowboys going to use their second timeout now, as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in this first half. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Here's Prescott. The short one there taken in by Ferguson. That was signaling the timeout call, as it comes with 9 seconds to go in this first half of play.
And there wasn't much room for the big tight end to do much after the catch. But at least he was able to pick up a solid gain to help his offense continue to move in the right direction.
And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
They geared up and took a deep shot downfield, but it turned out it wasn't one-on-one coverage. Extra defenders in the area, and that one winds up incomplete.
Aubrey on for the Cowboys field goal. A 53-yard attempt.
And that will wind up just short. He had it on line. It ran out of gas at the end, and that will keep the lead at 8. It's the Cowboys who get the football first, and they trail here as well as we resume action in the third quarter. And out a little across the 25 to the 27. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. Well, Charles, in that first half, we saw a fair amount of offense on both sides of the football, and now the team trailing here will start with it in the third quarter.
And we both know this coach pretty darn well, don't we? Because his game planning is always on point. And now that he's getting the ball to start the second half, how about all the offense that you already referenced in the first half? He'll put that all together and come out with something really strong, I believe, to get things going here in the third quarter.
The short one there taken in by Ferguson. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. He's up to 87 yards receiving now, and it's a first down.
I got a kick out of that one, partner. You and I talk often about trying to hide receivers in certain situations, but a guy of his size can't really hide him. But the tight end drag route, definitely an effective way to sneak him across the formation for an easy completion and a first down.
And down he goes at the 49, a 3-yard pickup. 2nd and 6. Now Prescott. Looking middle, and that's complete. He was held without a catch in the first half, but he's got one here, and he also picks up a first down. And again, it's Prescott. The short one there taken in by Ferguson. And he gets this to the 35. Good for a gain of 5. That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Yeah, he's unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
From the 35, back to work on 2nd and 4. Up the middle, it's Williams. And he works his way free all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone. 116 yards for him on the ground now, as he has been terrific here this afternoon. 3 tight ends in the ball game here on 1st and 10. They'll stay on the ground with Williams. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2. Now a 2nd and 2.
It's a gain of 8.
Now a 10th carry. Here's Williams. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. Looking to throw. Prescott. And he's got it. And he is into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Luke Schoonmaker. A 9-yard touchdown grab. And the Cowboys are able to cut into this deficit here in the final minute of the third. They'll look to throw. Goes right side. And he's got it. So they went ahead and went for 2 to tie the game, and it works out. Nothing separating these two teams on the scoreboard as the kick's away here. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. After that last touchdown we just saw, Charles, we got ourselves a brand new ball game, all tied here in the third as they have their first possession of this second half.
And Brandon, this drive is all about one word to me, and that's the word answer, because they're trying to answer the momentum the other offense picked up in tying the game, because not only if they score and they feel better about themselves, they'll retake the lead and maybe set the tone for the rest of the half, keeping them in the driver's seat.
So from Cowboy territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line. Just a desperation heave there, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Malik Hooker. And the Cowboys are going to get the football here as he gets this up past the 20-yard line. Certainly not his best throw that time, and not a good time to make it, Charles, when they were a nickel with 5 defensive backs on the field.
And that's exactly why you have those 5 DBs out there. You want extra speed on the field, Guys who have ball skills and understand what the passing game can do, and gives them a chance to react and make a play on the football, and they take one of those away.
And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line.
Brings up 2nd and 12.
And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the third quarter has come to a close. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. 2nd down and 12 at the 19-yard line. Prescott from the gun. Short pass taken in by Schoonmaker. And they'll get 8 out of this before being stopped at the 28.
Makes it 3rd and 4.
They're going to look to throw. And it is caught. And he will have a Cowboys first down by a couple of yards as they're able to convert here on 3rd and 3.
That was a route run not just with dexterity, but with intelligence. Found the hole in the zone, made sure the quarterback saw it, and was able to make the sure catch and flip the down marker back to 1.
And they'll indeed take a knee. Second and 11 now. They'll drop the throw. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Partner, what we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
A bullet throw, but incomplete. Defensively, mission accomplished, and now with under 3 to go, they may be the last team holding the football.
They may very well be the last team holding the football, unless, of course, you're facing a group that is really aggressive offensively and may want to take a gamble. But theoretically, you've done your job now. You should get the ball back on a punt, but I'd be alert for a fake.
The Cowboys here unable to convert on 4th down. And Dallas, they'll take over in terrific field position. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And he is going to lose yardage here.
Well, Brandon, we could see that play developing, and they were hoping that he was going to be able to put a move on the first guy and turn it into a big play. But no such luck. The speed on defense continues to get better and better in the NFL. Pretty nice example there. Those guys being able to run from their assignments and finish off that play.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Prescott. He'll find Lamb. That's complete. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20.
And partner, in a tie game in the 4th quarter, you and I both know in the NFL, that's when you lean on your stars. And he came through with a nice catch right there.
Another one to C.D. Lamb. He's got it.
It drives some people crazy to see those short throws underneath. They've got to find a way to gash the defense downfield.
They come up now on 2nd and 2. Again to Williams, running right. And he stopped after a gain of 1. Not enough. Still a yard to go on 3rd down. A big play here as the crowd noise rises. 3rd and 1. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just over a minute to go in the game. They'll try and run for it. Here's Williams. And he will have the first down inside the 10 to the 9-yard line.
Well, they picked up a little bit of yardage there, and now, in this situation, should be in no hurry to run a play really fast. Let the clock wind down.
And this play goes nowhere, losing yardage back to the 15.
Well, they would have loved to have scored a touchdown there, but this still sets them up for a game-winning field goal attempt.
And with inside of 10 seconds, 8 to be precise, we get whistles and a timeout on the field. And his kick is indeed good. And it's celebration time on that sideline as they have taken the lead in the final seconds. And I tell you, when it comes to needing a field goal in closing seconds, pressure situation, there's something to be said for having a veteran kicker trot out there.
Agreed. It's so nice to have someone you can rely on, someone who you know has done it before. And this guy's as cool as they come, isn't he?
So after the made field goal, back out is Aubrey to kick this away. And this one over the back line of the end zone. Well, they definitely don't want to give him a shot at returning it. That's obvious. So the ball will come out to the 30. Here's 1st and 10. The Cowboys signal for their 3rd and final timeout. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. Here's 1st down.
Yeah!
One last shot now for Prescott. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And it's incomplete. So their final drive comes up empty. And with that, the ball game is over. And a fun, close ball game comes to an end. On that last play, Charles, they were on the wrong side of midfield. They needed something near a miracle, and they couldn't get it done.
Yeah, the effort, that was good. Very good, in fact. They were just a little too far out to get a decent look at the end zone for that last opportunity. Couldn't get it done, but a nice game overall.
So that'll do it for us. For Charles Davis and all our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. With that, we say so long from Big D.
Oh well, I tried. I think you know what? We got time for one more. I think that's what we're going to do. One more. That game should have never counted because it's Cowboys versus Cowboys. Let's do
We've been here so many times, and you still stand in awe at the size of this place. We're at AT&T Stadium. Welcome to Arlington, Texas. Straight ahead is what should be a very entertaining matchup between the Baltimore Ravens and the Dallas Cowboys. Ball teed up. Brandon Aubrey out for the kick. And off we go from Dallas. And he mishit this one badly. It's out of bounds short of the 40, and they're going to take over at that spot. Offense out now to get us started. It's 1st and 10. Lamar off the play fake. Gets it downfield. On target to Flowers. And he will not score, but that does set him up, Brock, with 1st and goal, less than a yard away from the end zone.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom, connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
Drive has kind of seemed destined for the end zone, partner. First of a few chances now to reach it. In the red zone on 1st. And that is caught. Touchdown, Baltimore. The Ravens take a 6-0 lead right away. Well, Brock, they could prove me wrong, but I don't think touchdowns are going to come that easily the rest of this game. But starting out, we all welcome a quick score.
Yeah, not a lot of energy exerted, right? Not a lot of their cards shown just yet. They only got a couple plays into their strategy, and they found pay dirt. A lot of mystery still to come with what they're going to do schematically. A lot of answers have to be found defensively.
All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. On the return, here's Jalen Tolbert. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. Cowboys just about set. Here comes 1st and 10. Now the first run of the game for Javonte Williams. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play. That's a nice quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
Has him on the quick hitter. The stop is made just before he's able to reach that midfield strike. They get 20 yards out of the play and move the chains. I'm not going to call this a must-score drive here in this first quarter, Brock, but when your opponents start the game with 6, it feels like you need some sort of answer.
You need a response, right? You need a response. You don't need all these home runs or big highlights. You just need to keep matriculating that ball down the field.
And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field.
That's not a big completion on a stat sheet, but that's a big contested, what I call gritty catch right there. And that's what the best tight ends will get you.
On 2nd down, along with Williams. He's pushed straight ahead, and that's maybe a yard at most. Stopped by one of the league's best tacklers, Roquan Smith. Prescott now to throw on 3rd down. Throwing the out route complete. And they get there to take him down right around the 41. He gets 6 on that play, and that'll be good for Dallas 1st down. 1st down, here's Dak. Not enough on this throw. It hits the turf instead of his man. Well, he connected on 3 straight before that throw, Brock. Might not be perfect anymore on this drive, but they are still moving it well.
And I don't expect that one to interrupt his progress very long. They're still on a mission this series, and he's the one driving it.
Forces that one, and it's intercepted. Nate Wiggins has got it. And the Ravens get the football on the first turnover of the contest.
At their own 36-yard line.
Great spot to start a drive in here. Ravens headed up 1st and 10. Lamar now from the gun. Headed out right. Moving right. Airs it out down the sideline. Cut at the 20-yard line. and touchdown, Baltimore. The Ravens pull out in front further, 13-zip. Zay Flowers, the touchdown. The kicker gets it. Oh, it looks like he's going to throw it. Got it inside the 10. And he's into the end zone, and that shows what kind of game they've been having. Even that works for them, and it adds an extra 2 to their lead. All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. Tolbert now to return it. And the tackle's made as he gets it out to the 32.
The Cowboys take over first and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
Dallas getting everybody set. They've got first and 10. Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. Hits him on the out route. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37. Looking quickly here.
Brings up second and 5 at the 37.
Straight ahead with Williams. They'll cobble together a yard there. Tackled on the play by Marlon Humphrey. Offense in the hurry up here.
A gain of a yard on the
Dak to the air here. Short pass brought in. And he's tackled for a short gain. Working quickly here.
A gain of only a yard. It's fourth down.
They're going for it. Here's Prescott. He's got to his running back. And in a blink, they are off to midfield before somebody manages to stop him. That's a gain of 10, and staring at that turnover on downs. Instead, they pick up the first.
First and 10 at the 50-yard line.
Dak now from the gun. To the left and reined in by Ferguson. And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop. And that is the end of our first quarter. It's the Ravens flying to an early lead. Back to AT&T Stadium in just a moment. Second quarter all set to begin, and it'll be Cowboys football. They're looking at second and pretty short. Up the gut they go with Williams. And he's able to reach the 40 on that play. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
That's good.
Going to the ground again on first. And he's only able to get back to the line. It's going to be second down. Offense up to the line fast. Back to throw. Here's Dak. Right side, Ferguson's got it. And they get this down to the 28. They gain 11 on that play. And that's good for a Dallas first down.
Boys, first down. First and 10 at the 28-yard line.
Prescott here from the gun. This is complete to Ferguson out left. And they get this all the way down to the 16-yard line. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
And he only manages one. A couple of defenders there to bring him down. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
2 yards on the pickup. It's second and 8.
Here's Dak. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Targets have far less room to work in this red zone, Brock, but down this close as a former quarterback, I'm just going to assume you got to feel like he should have been able to hold on through whatever.
Yeah, and every once in a while you get in that huddle and you remind him, listen, guys, it's going to be contested. We know it's a physical game, all 100 yards into the red zone and end zone. But when you get down here, you've got to come up with contested catches, and he couldn't.
That's a gain of 13, and it sets him up with first and goal.
First and goal at the 1-yard line.
Here we go.
From the gun is Prescott. And into the end zone he goes for a Dallas touchdown. The Cowboys could make it a one-score game as they cut it to 9 before half. Prescott has his offense ready. They're going for 2. Dak throwing again. And no connection on the 2-point try. It fails.
Going to be a little armchair quarterback after that call. Like the defense knew exactly what was coming.
Plenty of time to attack that deficit, but here we go. They're attacking already, going on sides in the first half. And no dice on this kick. The Ravens recover. All right, I'm going to need your expertise here, Brock. You don't ever really call an onside kick there on a whim, do you? That had to be pre-planned, right?
Yeah, I think that was on the table well before they scored the touchdown, but here's the problem. That group on the other side, well, they were prepared. They were ready for it. And now, well, you've added a little bit of Uncle momentum to that side.
And he's going to be hit, sent out after about a gain of 1, maybe 2 yards there.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
He rolls to his right, rolling, and takes a deep shot down the middle. He was looking for Mark Andrews. And now it's 3rd down. They'll throw, 3rd and long. Escapes the pocket. He's going to run for it. And he's going to get it out past the 40 before he goes out. Give him 8 on that one. And that's good for a Ravens 1st down. So fresh set of downs now from the 39. Motioning one of the tight ends. Play fake, Jackson. Bails out of the pocket quick. Moving right, airs it out down the sideline. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. So it's 2nd and 10 now. Ball still at that 39-yard line. They go play fake with Jackson. Sends this to the end zone. And that is caught. Touchdown, Baltimore. The Ravens grow their lead just before halftime. Zay Flowers, the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. Oh, look at this. They're faking it. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
I know these special teams coaches spend all week trying to find a little weakness, and I guess they saw something on film they may have liked. But I think this serves as a reminder, if you want to get 2, try the conversion from the 2-yard line next time.
All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. Here's Kavontae Turpin on the return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
The Cowboys take over first.
Cowboys just about set. Here comes 1st and 10.
There you go.
Working out of the gun, it's Prescott. He's going to get a hand in there and knock that one away. So 2nd down now after the incompletion.
Makes it 2nd and 10 at the 21-yard line.
Throwing again is Dak. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. It arrived as the ball did to break things up. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long.
Yeah! Here we go.
3rd and long. They're going to throw. All in left side. And he pushes it up across the 30 before going out.
You know, I like the completion. You never turn down a completion. That's just not the right throw to make in that spot to move the chains.
Snap is off. It's Prescott. And it's incomplete. They dialed up their best effort, Brock, but they come up empty. That's going to be a turnover on downs. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Out of the gun. Here's Jackson. Completed over the middle. And he'll get it down to the 24-yard line. Now the Ravens are going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on 2nd down. That playbook wide open.
Offense still line. This is 2nd and 4. From the gun, Jackson. And this one's incomplete. Too low as it skips off the ground. That was Zay Flowers, the intended receiver. And now they need to get 4 on 3rd down. Shotgun snap to Jackson. Finds him over the middle. And he's tackled with a 1st down yardage. Goes to the hurry up here.
First and 10 at the 20-yard line.
Lamar throwing again. Buying some time right. Now he takes it, and he goes out approaching that 10-yard line.
Well, you don't get the first down, but I'll tell you this, Kate, that drives the defense and the defensive coordinator nuts. They do everything right. They win, and yet still QB makes something out of nothing.
Brought in. And we might be close to this lead growing again. That play gives him a first and goal. Now we're going to have a timeout taken by Baltimore. It's second.
First and goal, Baltimore.
Lamar now from the gun. Little off center. His man just couldn't adjust to it.
Well, you got to have a short memory in the NFL. Incompletions happen. Now you got to make the adjustment and go get the next one.
Catch made. Touchdown, Baltimore. The Ravens get more points to end a lopsided first half. And that, Brock, I know you're keeping track, but just in case our audience isn't, his fourth first half. Oh, it's a fake. They're going to flip it to the kicker. He's going to throw. And they'll bring him down. The fake does not work.
Tyler Luke to kick off for Baltimore.
All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. Tolbert now to return it. Showing a little burst so far. And nearly to the 35-yard line before he goes out of bounds.
At their own 33-yard line.
And even 20 seconds left at their disposal on the final drive of this half. First down, here's Dak. That one is incomplete. The clock now down to 16 seconds remaining. So they opt for the shorter pass later in the progression on that play, Brock, but man, the defense took that away too.
Well, what they tell us yesterday in those production meetings, nothing comes easy. No easy completions from shots down the field to those checkdowns to the running back. Wanted to make this offense earn everything. They just did.
Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. So now it's going to be third and long. They'll air it out on third. And that's incomplete with 7 seconds left. Time for one, maybe two more snaps. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. So that brings up fourth and long. Offense staying out there. Looks like they're going for it. Looking to throw. Look at that power, deep left side. And this is rejected. The defender knocks the throw away and forces a turnover on downs.
You know, kid, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. So we're through 2 quarters now. Still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports.
Tyler Luke to kick off for Baltimore.
All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. To the line come the Cowboys. Good starting spot here. First and 10. Now Dak to throw. This one caught by C.D. Lamb. And they had somebody there for that quick stop, but a nice completion gets him across midfield. Throwing on first is Prescott. Into the hands of Pickett. This is going to make it down to the 24-yard line. This one goes for an even 25 yards. And that'll be good for Dallas. First down.
First and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Dak now from the gun. Completes it again to Pickett. He will not score, but that does set him up, Brock, with first and goal, less than a yard away from the end zone. Offense in the hurry up here.
Cowboys, first down. First down and goal to go.
From the red zone now. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Dallas. The Cowboys cut into the lead coming out of halftime. George Pickens, the touchdown. right on the edge of the goal line for first and goal. And I don't know about you, partner, but that surprised me that they just threw it in. No attempts at running it.
I think it is so hard for these defenders. You got to be so keyed in and physically, you know you've got to stop that run first. So the first down pass play it certainly was effective.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. Rasheen Ali on the return. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down.
First and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. First and 10. Now Jackson, flushed out of the pocket. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Second and 10, still at the 28. Throwing again is Lamar. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to go out of bounds. Looks a little short of the 35.
We saw his guys pick up the blitz. We felt them pick it up anyway if you weren't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them and the group up front to find somebody to get a completion, so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
Has his man, it's cut by Andrews. And he is taken down as he drives this to the enemy 40. It's again at 27 yards to move the chains. From the 40-yard line now, this is first and 10. Lamar off the play fake. Headed out right. He's running with it. He lays out for this one. Oh, what a catch! You don't get too many plays of that size in a game, and that flag takes away one of them. So not just the yardage, Brock, but the illegal forward pass also cost them the down. It's second and long. Now Jackson off the play action. Wow, his first real mistake. That's intercepted. Wow, he's dropped hard on the return by one of the offensive linemen. Well, Brock, they left the locker room in front. Great position to be in, right? But a shaky start to half number 2 with that interception right there.
We know that no lead in this league is safe ever, ever, ever. A 1-point lead, something that looks insurmountable. They all seemingly come down to the final possession anyway. And with a whole half of football left, you just can't give away too many possessions like that. This defense, they got a plan. And they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
Tried to connect, but it winds up incomplete. Trying to get that one to CeeDee Lamb. So they're left facing third and long.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
Prescott now on third down. Over the right side is caught by Ferguson. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
Feet and eyes, Kate. Feet and eyes. They so often tell the story of every position on the field. When that quarterback's feet and eyes move to his secondary read, and so often it's a tight end, well, it's incumbent on that defense to fly to the ball.
Throws into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Nate Wiggins has got it. Space, left sideline, and he's off to the races. And he brings this one back. Touchdown, Baltimore on the pick 6.
I gotta believe, Kate, his first pick of the game directly led to that one. Remember what worked to generate that first turnover, playing things the same way, and this time, well, it wasn't just a pick, it was a pick 6.
All right, gonna get a 2-point try here, Brock. Jackson gets his offense lined up.
The Ravens will line up for the 2-point conversion.
All right, they're gonna throw for it. And he won't get away. They bring him down. The sack prevents them from adding another 2 more to that lead. Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick 6. Tolbert now to return it. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort.
At their own 19-yard line.
Dallas getting everybody set. They've got 1st and 10. Back to the air. Prescott after that pick. No luck on the connection. It's incomplete.
Defensive coaches in the NFL say it all the time. Limit the big play. Keep these guys in front of you. Well, this defense is going to have to stay vigilant because this receiver, he could take the lid off a defense at any time.
After the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and 10. Throwing again is down. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Oh, brother, it's another interception. Kyle Hamilton with the pick. And they're...
I've beaten him multiple times. He just got the best of me tonight. Oh, well. Oh, well. All right, one more. But we're going to change stadiums for fun.
$20 miles west of downtown Dallas, one of the league's grand settings, AT&T Stadium in Arlington. Straight ahead, we've got a good one.
CG's it's over, nigga. I already know. You're not gonna be me.
And the Dallas Cowboys.
No.
Turn that shit off. You're not gonna be me, nigga.
Whatever. You're gonna be my bitch.
Bitch, you're not gonna be me,
You're
nigga.
gonna be my bitch.
Shorty, you're not gonna be me.
Don't count your chickens before they hatch, my guy.
Greg Olsen, the kicker, Brandon.
I forward that, Shorty. I'm gonna beat your ass, though.
And off we go from Arlington.
You hear me?
Yeah, I hear you, but you're going to be my son after this. You're going to be calling me daddy after this.
I don't think that's how it works. But all right, we're gonna see. I think you will be calling me daddy after this. Whoa!
They get 13 to begin the drive. It's a
Really for the belt, but I ain't even gonna speak on
This is
that.
something we're going to see a lot here
Yeah, fuck with
tonight.
the Cowboys.
The ability to use this run game to really set the tone coming out here for this offense.
First down, and they stick with Gibbs. And he'll be hauled down.
You gotta watch him. Gotta watch him.
He is having his way. Another big game. This time, 18 yards and a first down.
I know the boys said they get into the money over there, baby. Trust me, them niggas learn like us. Oh yeah, right here. No. Nah, it's scripted, bro.
Here we go. That's right. They call me the
Auntie, chill. Auntie, chill.
Right.
Auntie, chill.
Dak's gonna put it up right away. That's gonna be in.
Auntie, I told you chill.
Very stout there. That's gonna bring up second down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place.
I'm good at defense, though. I ain't gonna lie.
Catch it, but I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
What are you even playing on the PC?
Yep.
Oh, hell no. Who plays on a PC?
I do, my guy.
There's no way you beat me on the PC, 12. That's crazy. You be beating people or what?
Yep. I use a controller and everything.
Oh, you use a controller, all right.
Conversions are just so
Hey,
important.
I was about to say.
Everybody stresses we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. If you want to stay on the field, you better be good on third down.
On second down, it's down. That's to the right side and incomplete.
Seemed to me from up here, Mike, that he really locked in on that guy. He told himself, I'm going to give my guy a chance to go compete for this ball. But anytime he enters such a crowded area, it usually means if he works through his progression, there's an easier throw somewhere on the field. Instead, he tries to fit it in and just wasn't able to quite make the completion. And it seems like he just cut that route a little too short. He's got to get more depth on the initial stem, and that way he makes sure when he catches the ball, it's beyond the sticks.
On fourth down, they snap it to Dak. That's taken in.
Ah, you got lucky, I ain't gonna lie.
He's got the first down.
Fourth down.
Awareness after the catch. He gets enough to move the chains. They run over center with Williams. And he'll bring this across the 30-yard line. It's a pickup of 4.
Auntie, you had the ball the whole quarter.
That's right. Stop it, bitch.
Yeah, hey, yo, relax, Auntie.
It's going to lead to third down.
You kiss your mom with that mouth?
Hey, you can't hop to bit me.
Try to run for it with Williams.
Well, it's in, my guy.
Will not do the trick.
Do you kiss your mom with that mouth?
Fourth down coming up.
No.
They're indeed
I would hope so.
going for it. It's
Here we go.
He'll drop this down to Williams.
Here we go.
He's going to pick up the
You're so trash, Auntie.
as they manage to
Hey, you were talking trash first, my guy.
this drive alive.
Well, you can see the entire sideline and, frankly, the entire fan base kind of holding their breath. That decision on your own side of midfield to go for it on fourth down, had they not gotten it,
I'm nephew, bro.
your defense in, but that's a conversation for another day. The offense is going to stay on the field after the conversion, and now they got to see, can they take advantage of that aggressive play call?
You sound like you're from San Antonio.
Nah, not at all, my guy.
47-yard line. Here's second down and a yard. Shotgun snap for Prescott. That's to Ferguson once again. And they'll get him down after a gain of 5, but that is enough for a first down.
Come on, like launch that motherfucker.
Hell no. Play it safe. Stop it. Stop it with different things.
I stopped your run. Your little short ass passes though. You're gonna have the ball the whole quarter, the whole half.
That's right. Wah.
Look at you, Auntie. Auntie, I'm in your head, Auntie.
Something underneath, but give credit to this secondary.
Auntie, I'm on your head.
Covered up, and this one ends up just falling.
I mean, in there.
On third down, Prescott.
No, you motherfucker. Bro, you're doing the same play. Literally, like, you're so trash, Auntie.
Stop it. If you can stop every play, I'll try
This is what can happen when you're so worried about protecting.
I'm gonna get my mom to beat your ass.
You force them to throw the ball underneath.
Whatever, son.
Then you've got to be able to
I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. I would never. All right, lock in.
He ends up picking up the first down anyway.
Dak can throw it here on first down.
Throw a pick already or something. Do something.
No.
Brought down after a gain of
Why not,
6 on
Auntie?
the first down.
Trust me.
From the 23, this is second and 3.
Keep going.
In my head, in my head, in my head. Here we go. Here we go.
Oh my goodness.
Get this all the way down inside the
Here we go.
Bro, if I lose, bro, no way you had the ball the whole half, though. That's diabolical.
It's called smart, my guy.
No, it's not.
I learned from some of the
It
best.
really keeps the defense guessing and off balance. And now
Who's the best? Who's some of the best?
Electro.
Offense out of the end zone.
AKA Electro.
They personally taught you or what?
No, he didn't, but watch his stuff.
You watch people play Madden?
Yeah.
Okay, that's a whole nother level. That's crazy. Thank you, Auntie. Auntie, I told you I was in your head, Auntie. Whoa. Do you kiss your mother with that mouth, Auntie?
That interception changes everything. This is a huge missed opportunity.
My mother would never talk to me like that.
On the defense.
No.
Well, that's certainly a way to break a 0-0 ball game. A safety, first points on the board, and the lead is now a bizarre score of 2-0.
No. You got 2 points. Who the fuck ever has 2 points?
First points of a ball game is pretty uncommon, but a great job there by the defense.
Imagine beating someone by 2 points, like 0-2. That's crazy, diabolical work.
On the carry, it's Williams. There he goes.
Oh my goodness, Auntie, relax. That's not a part of the script. That's not a part of the script.
First down, Cowboys.
Did you say son?
It's another run here for
Okay, you're not running past the head. I ain't gonna lie.
Maybe 3 on that carry. Alex Anzalone in for the tackle. Second down, Prescott. That'll be caught by the running back, Williams.
Bro, you keep on making the running back run through the middle, and that shit confusing me. Like, fuck.
The best quarterbacks, Mike, they don't necessarily even have to see the running back.
Every time.
They can just feel them. It allows them to keep their eyes downfield, allow their tight ends and wide receivers to continue to work open. In this case, nice job by the quarterback getting that ball in his hands and letting him do the rest after the count.
Thank you, Auntie, again. This is a pick 6, though. Auntie.
Here we go.
No, I won't get arrested because I'm talking about my neck. Oh, no. Oh, no. Hold on.
Wally coming back. Because I'm taking it to the house.
Seconds to go in this second.
You're not taking it nowhere but the freaking.
Here we go.
Here we go. Yeah, Gibbs. Hey.
It's Jameer Gibbs.
Auntie, you think you're going to beat me?
Whatever, son.
Son is crazy. Okay. Funny.
Son. Here we go, son. Here we go, son.
Downfield for Laporta. And on third down, that ball's incomplete. The tight end, Sam Laporta, the intended receiver. And it's going to lead to 4th down. They'll go for it. Here's Goff.
Here we go.
Nope. Denied.
And he's going to have the Lions first down.
Nigga, you were nervous.
Big one there to keep the drive moving and then some.
You're like, everything I worked for. I know you were thinking that. Watch this.
Go ahead. There we go. Good boy.
Here we go.
Get ball at half, dude. Dog.
Just a really nice job, Mike, especially just staying poised. Pressure situation, you know how important it is to steal some points before the half, but everybody's in control. Everybody understood the situation and the clock. You're able to finish that.
Yes, ma'am.
This is where that 2 points come right in.
All of us can remember
Yes, ma'am.
exactly where we were during a
I know that's
Super
right.
Bowl where throwing the ball this close to the goal line ended up being a disaster. But unlike that time, they ran this pass play to perfection, and the result, 2 points.
On the return, here's Turpin. Oh, he's gone through him past the 30.
Honestly, you're not taking it nowhere past the 50 yard. That's what you were thinking.
Take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
They go 3 tight ends here on first and 10.
And what the heck was that noise?
Throwing is Prescott. That's gonna
Oh, another pick, Archie. You're about to throw another pick.
Remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half. They'll try again here. Second and 10. Operating from the gun. Here's Dak. No one open. He'll drop it to his running back. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play. Both teams ready to get back at it as we get back underway here on EA Sports. On the return, here's Turpin. Get across the 20, mark him at the 22-yard line.
The Cowboys take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
It's a 3 tight end look as they have it first and 10. They'll start this on the ground.
I know what you were going to do, Auntie. Can't keep doing the same thing.
Continue. They take him down behind the line. Prescott now.
Oh my goodness, bro, the same thing, bro.
Well, that helps to be a much more manageable.
I ain't never seen someone make the running back run through the middle so many times. No cap. That's like your hotspot or what?
From the shotgun, it's Dak. Throw left side, caught by Ferguson.
Oh my god.
The first down, the drive will continue after a pickup of 8.
He's in a really nice rhythm here on third down. He appears very comfortable operating out of the gun, and he's able to find his man near the sideline, and he's able to extend this drive.
First down, it is Williams. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it.
Tackle made at the 38-yard line. A gain of a yard.
From the 38 now, here's second and 9. To throw is Prescott. This to the right side.
Not today, Auntie.
Incomplete.
And that's another brutal drop.
You got very quiet. I think you're focusing right.
Up to this point, and yes, you can nitpick about ball placement and whatnot, but listen, the reality is at this level, if it hits your hands, you have to find a way to control it.
Oh my goodness, you're so lucky.
That one good for 9, and the drive continues.
Auntie, you're born in 1912.
So many tight ends around the league really make their money. They operate in the middle of the field.
Titanic.
They're a big, easy target
When
for
the
the quarterback.
Titanic
And
sunk.
even if they are covered, Mike, they're not really ever covered.
On first and 10, it's a handoff. Wait a minute, it's a reverse. And he'll be out of bounds.
Don't throw another pick in the end zone, Auntie. Don't.
Sunset. Sunset.
Boy, they got the block to
Why?
spring him, and it was a
Don't
race.
sunset me, Auntie.
Sunset.
He's normally good for this type of yardage before anyone's able to run him.
Don't sunset me and then get picked, Auntie.
He's been intercepted. Picked up by Amit
Auntie.
to the 20.
Auntie. Auntie, are you serious?
Yeah.
And he's
There you
going to
go, brother.
this one back the distance.
It takes that much of y'all to tackle me or even try to get to me.
No.
What a
What in
time
the-
for a pick six for the defense.
Didn't even
As
have the
the other
controller in
team
my
is trying
hand.
to get themselves right back in this one. The defense extends the margin with the pick six.
Yeah, just a critical moment. You find yourself on defense, Mike, trying to hang on to this lead. And not only do you do that, you pick six them and you're able to extend that lead.
And now, after the pick six, out comes the offense to try to really rub this in. 2-point conversion.
Value three. Turbo.
They're going to try to run it and give it to Gibbs. A dive, and he's in. The
Auntie.
two-point conversion is successful.
Nothing fancy here. This was old school throwback smash mouth football, and they're able to pick up the 2-point play.
So after the touchdown, it's Bates to kick this one away. On the return, here's Turpin. And not much doing on this return. Good coverage. They're going to stop him in his tracks right at the 15-yard line.
At their own 15-yard line.
What do you think? On 1st and 10, Prescott. Open, left side is Schoonmaker. And it'll be marked out up at the 34-yard line. 19 yards right away to kick off this drive. From the 34 now, it's 1st and 10. Now a give, but here comes a reverse. And he's going to be
all that for 1 yard, Auntie? Really? You made me waste all my energy?
That's right.
I like that. I like that. You did try. But you didn't try hard enough, though.
From the 35, here's 2nd and 9. Back to throw is Prescott. Short throw brought in by Schoonmaker. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45.
Auntie, that method, whoever give you that method, you need to try a different method because you need to start scoring.
Catch is made. That is Schoonmaker. And he'll be out of bounds. A pickup, though, of 6. From the 48-yard line. Here is 2nd and 4. They run out of the gun and tag on a reverse. And he's going to be out of bounds down inside the 25-yard line. A pickup there of 25 yards. That's good for a Dallas first down. Now a handoff. Oh, a wrinkle. Here comes a reverse.
Auntie, you can't be doing the same play. I told you this already.
Turn up field. They'll drop him behind the line. Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Shotgun snap for Prescott. They'll give this to Schoonmaker. He's taken down just shy of the 10. They can still get a first down at the 1. 1st and 10, they go from the 11. Quick throw here is complete. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
Now a 2nd down throw for Prescott. He's got it at the 3. It'll be a short pickup. That's not enough for the first down. 3rd and short. Prescott. He's got his big tight end.
Auntie, it's the 4th quarter, like 2 minutes left, and this is your first time scoring.
Greg, they are pecking away this one now. Very big touchdown. Gets them right within reach of pulling this comeback off.
Well, Mike, at the very least, they've given themselves a chance, but can they get a stop and get the ball back again for a chance to go down and really make this one interesting?
And he will get in for the 2. They open up the bag of tricks on the goal line and add a pair of.
I ain't gonna lie, I cannot let you score, so until I have to play it safe.
Close to the goal line. I think my guy's better than your guy. I'm going to put him in a position to have success, throw it up to him, and let him do the rest.
This one brought in at the 16-yard line, and he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
Rick Flair. 180.
Goff gives it to Gibbs. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. So, 2 minutes to play here in the second half. Greg and I back on EA Sports. After this, here's 2nd and 9.
Hold on. Go. 2 for 1. Like 20.
They'll drop to throw. Catch is made by Wright. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up 3rd down. Now, Goff. Thrown into a sea of bodies, but it's complete.
GG's on to you. I don't want to hear Sunset no more.
They hand it to Gibbs. And that'll be a pickup of 3. They face 2nd down and 7. That's a timeout for Dallas. It's their 2nd. And they'll take it with just over 90 seconds left on the clock. They'll go play action with Goff. Off balance throw. It's complete.
GG's on to you.
But they are in business inside the 30-yard line. A big one here in the 4th quarter. It's a
Onto, is that impressive?
So proud of you.
Thanks.
Gonna get this out to St. Brown.
How about that?
Oh, nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain. A 2nd down throw for Goff. That's caught by Gibbs. And he's very close to a touchdown. They mark those.
I ain't not no money. Process inside of my body. I thought about taking a my sleeves. Want to take my bitch on the island.
Here's Gibbs trying to find a crease in that mass of humanity.
I love it, baby. I love it, baby. I'm sorry, I love it, baby. Yeah, I thought so, baby. Yeah, I thought so, baby.
One more time, they try Gibbs.
Why tell me some shit that you know is a lie?
He's even going to lose yards on that play, and now it is 3rd and goal. And that is incomplete.
Teams practice these situations all week long, like down here in the tight red zone. You find yourself inside the 10-yard line, you're thinking, we've got to come away with a touchdown. Well, after that 3rd down incomplete, it's going to be real interesting to see how they approach this 4th down.
And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to
GG's on to you.
Here in the final minute of play.
Good job.
And
thank you,
exactly
Auntie.
How you stress all week, finishing
no more Sunset night.
And leave no doubt. With that late touchdown, Mike, that should also just seal this victory away.
Good, Auntie. Good, Auntie. Good, Auntie.
Now Goff leads the Lions for a 2-point try.
And I'm your second father.
Will set up for the 2-point conversion.
They'll try to pick this up.
Oh my goodness, that was so smooth.
Make it 3 on 2-point
I'm telling you, it's smoother than peanut butter. I'm telling you.
For the score. So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. On the return, here's Turpin. He'll be out of bounds beyond the 20-yard line.
The Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
They'll come up for 1st and 10.
Yeah! Here we go, 20. 26.
Dak to throw. And the rush gets home. Hill goes down. They got him. Here's the 3rd and final timeout for the Lions. And they get it with 26 seconds to go in the football game. Here's 2nd down.
Here we go, 47. Hey, kill. Here we go.
Now Prescott. Open man downfield. It's CeeDee Lamb. And he'll be taken down up past the 40-yard line.
That's good.
First and 10.
First down. First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Contact up front. Did they get one of the defenders to jump? So after the penalty, a break as they now have first and 5. Operating from the gun, here's Dak. That is incomplete. So the task gets more difficult. Time for maybe 2 plays. That's it.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
GD's on T.
That's right. That's all right.
And the Cowboys, first down.
You played hard.
22-yard line.
So a win for the visitors, the Lions. They're able to get the job done in front of a hostile crowd as they come away with the victory. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. With that, we say good night from Arlington.
I beat him a couple of times. I've now lost 3. My fake news there. Oh, well. No, I don't.
It's a stadium so big you can easily spot it flying into Dallas-Fort Worth for a game. This is AT&T Stadium here in Arlington. Coming up, a highly anticipated contest between the Carolina Panthers and the Dallas Cowboys.
Brandon Aubrey to kick off for the Cowboys.
All teed up. Brandon Aubrey out for the kick. And here we go from AT&T Stadium. Trevor Etienne to return this. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is 1st and 10.
Ready. 60 red. 60 red. Put.
Now start on the ground. And he's into the front for a gain of about 2.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now second down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8.
Let's go. Black 40.
Young working from the gun. Pulled in by Tommy Trumbull. And he is hauled down right at that midfield stripe. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down.
That's a statement throw right there. A statement throw that lets the opposing defense know it's not just going to be check down Charlie today. They're going to be willing to push the ball down the field, and this defense better respond.
For big yards on the right side. And they're going to be set up just outside that red zone. A gain of 26 yards there. And that's going to bring up the Carolina first down.
Here we go.
First down.
33, yellow. Ready.
Shotgun snap now to Young. Chased out to his right. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
On target to his back, Rico Dowdle. And he's right up next to that first down. Doesn't quite get there. Gain of 9. That brings up 3rd and short.
Fight 60. Ready.
To the air yet again. Young escapes out to the left. And the call himself. And he is well clear of that marker. That effort's going to set them up with a 1st and goal.
Watch out now.
Looking to throw. Young. That one's incomplete in the end zone. Took his shot at 6 that time. It's 2nd and goal.
Just something off in the rhythm of their passing game on that one. Time to recalibrate and keep throwing it to get back into rhythm.
So after the incomplete pass, here's 2nd and goal. Out of the gun, Young. And he's got it. Touchdown, Carolina. The Panthers finish up an excellent opening series. Well, no hesitations to start this one out, Brock. These guys came out slinging it. Seems like that's going to be what their offense leans on throughout this game.
Yep, don't see really any reason to get away from it as long as the results keep coming. The second drive, I think we'll all be watching that one. Will they mix in a little bit more run? Will they have to mix in more run, or could they continue to just shred this defense through the air?
Now Fitzgerald on to handle the kickoff. On the return, here's Jalen Tolbert. Things going well so far. And he was pushing for midfield there before they finally dragged him down at the 45.
When you get contributions like that out of your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
And the power play up the gut only results in 2 yards. Dak to the air here. Short pass brought in. And this one's worked down to the 33 before being stopped. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs.
You want to start a good debate sometime, Kate? Go in an NFL locker room and ask which position is the best athlete. The big guys, the left tackles will tell you it's them. The corners will tell you it's them. But I'll tell you what, these tight ends of today, the way they can run, the right tackles and get in the open field, they truly are some of the best athletes on the team.
Prescott will look to throw. And he's not quite that fast. Let him just a bit too much. That's incomplete. Trying to find his tight end. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
Yeah, here we go.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. This is complete to Ferguson, out left. He's going to be stopped, but not before dealing some damage. He's down to the 12. Offensive line fast. First down, here's Dak. This one's caught. And not much doing. He stopped quickly.
That's a modest little drag route, but if you ever just need a safe, short gain on the throw, it's a go-to route to target.
On second down, a run with Williams. And he is into the end zone for a Dallas touchdown. The Cowboys finish off their opening drive. Javonte Williams, the touchdown. Brian Schottenheimer wants his guys to get 2 more here. Prescott's going to throw for it. And this is caught. And that fifth lead works out. They're now up 8-7. So while they're in the huddle, partner, we've arrived at the end of our first quarter. 8-7 the score. Back to AT&T Stadium in just a moment. Aubrey now to kick this one away. On the return, this is ETN. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down. New set of downs for him from the 31. First and 10. Here's a run to Dowdle. And he gets a few on the punch forward.
That is simply a stay on schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
2nd and 6.
4 yards on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 6. Young throwing here. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. This is a guy who's used to embracing contact, Brock. Usually makes catches in spite of it, but I guess it's tough for anybody to make a play every time.
Yeah, I think these tight ends today, Kate, spend as much time in the old ice bath as just about anybody. And when you don't make that catch and you take the contact, well, that stings like the first seconds in the ice.
That's caught for the first. And they are all the way into that red zone.
Just excellent effort on that catch. And a lightning quick transition from bringing that football in to getting vertical. He was not content for a second to end that play where he caught it. Any catch he makes, his intent is to put some serious yards on top of it.
And he's out of bounds at the 6-yard line. First and goal coming up.
These running backs love getting into the open field, and the best of them, they're not even looking at the man right in front of them. They're looking at that next level to get a chunk run like that.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And it's step 1 towards a goal line stand. Still going to need a couple more, though. 2nd and goal coming up. Quite a defensive battle, Brock, that we have got so far as we've reached our 2-minute warning. Stay with us. More from AT&T Stadium coming up. Still set up at the 9. It's 2nd and goal.
Here we go.
Yellow, 43. Ready.
Young to throw it. He's in trouble, and they bring him down again. And back-to-back sacks have these guys suddenly staring at 3rd and goal. They'll empty the backfield and motion him out. And someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the Cowboys take over after forcing the first turnover of this ball game.
The Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at their own 15-yard line.
Cowboys just about set. Here comes 1st and 10. Drive begins with a run. It's Williams. This winds up being an excellent play for them from deep in their own territory, up approaching that.
Oh, yes, sir. Oh, my gosh. What a loser. What a loser. I got a gold badge. I got a gold badge. All right, let me. Come on. No, stop. I'm trying to do something and it was. There we go. That's what I needed. You already updated your roster. Okay. We're going to change a little bit. Wally in the. Let's go, Walter. Here we go, Walter. We're going to close it. We're going to. This is the last game for tonight.
And we welcome all of our viewers inside a place that the folks around here like to call the Vault. And that's Bank of America Stadium in Uptown Charlotte. Today we've got an NFC matchup on tap, as it'll be the Dallas Cowboys taking on the Carolina Panthers. The kicker, Brandon Aubrey, is out to get this one started. And off we go from Uptown Charlotte. And not a good return at all. Down inside the 10, all the way back at the 7.
I didn't do this in college, but I did it in high school. When you return kicks and you lose it yourself, the panic that goes through you and the determination to get the ball back, I don't even know how to describe it. And I think we just saw an example there.
Yeah, and the relief when you get it back like he did.
Yeah, you go to the sidelines, you know you're going to get yelled at, but you can handle it because you got the ball back.
Black shot.
Young wasting no time, right to the air. That's over the middle and caught by the rookie. And way up past the 35 before he's taken down. He got 29 yards that time.
Certainly no settling into the drive there. They came right out on the first play and attacked the middle of the field for a big gainer and a first down.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
Watch out now, 50 Fury. Here we go. Here's cut.
They go play action. Young. There's a short throw caught by Sanders. We a gain of 5, and it'll be 2nd down.
Nice rhythm throw there on 1st down. He located his tight end, made it a nice, easy pitch and catch.
Hoping he can break a tackle or two. Wasn't able to do that there, but still good yardage.
Here we go. Blue, 32. Set.
Straight ahead with Hubbard. Now inside the 25. Touchdown, Carolina. Chuba Hubbard, 59 yards. And the Panthers march right down the field in 3 plays to claim the early advantage.
Earlier in the week when they had their scouting report meeting, this was the explosiveness that they talked about trying to contain. They were concerned about it all week, yet he still did it to them. Wonder how that's going to carry over the rest of the game.
Extra point right down the middle. And it's now a 7-0 game.
Ryan Fitzgerald to kick off for Carolina.
Following the touchdown, this is Fitzgerald now to send this one away. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. So Prescott of the Cowboys now with a 1st and 10 at the 31-yard line. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He finds his man complete. It's Ferguson. So from the 37, here's a 2nd and 4. To throw is Prescott. He tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. And they'll take over inside the 45 at the 44-yard line.
The Panthers take over 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Ready. Ready. Set. Cut.
They run here with Rico Dowdle. And they go backwards here, losing yardage back at the 48-yard line. It's a loss of 4 on the 1st down play.
When coaches stress their defense being physical, they don't just mean the big guys. How about the guys on the outside, the cornerbacks? It's not just their job to patrol the airspace. They can get involved in the run game as well.
Blue. 10 black. White.
Young quickly to the flat. And he's taken down inside the 30. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a 1st down.
Well, as a coach, you absolutely love seeing your offense find their rhythm early, and that's exactly what we've seen so far. They had a touchdown on their opening drive, and now they connect here for another nice gain for a 1st down. This offense is moving the ball well, exactly as he drew it up in practice.
Short throw hauled in by Trimble. They'll wind up getting 7 on the play, and it'll be 2nd down. That's probably as simple of a throw as he'll have all game.
And good for everyone. Good for his completion percentage, good for the receptions for the receivers. But you know how they work on that. They have footballs with no laces. So that as soon as you get the snap, you're just throwing the football. All right, you're not trying to find the laces and grip it a certain way. That takes time. Just get the ball and throw it. So that's how they practice it all the time now, too.
A nice pickup of 14, and it moves the stick, sets up a 1st and goal. The interior of that line blocked really well on that run, but also the 2 tight ends, they blocked well, too.
Not only have they scouted the line of scrimmage, with their agility, they can get upfield and hit moving targets like linebackers, defensive backs. They do a really good job helping out the running game.
Let's go. Ready.
They run again with Dowdle. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. They give him 5 that time as they draw a bit closer here for a 2nd and goal.
Brings up 2nd and goal at the 2-yard line.
Ready up.
After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. Second quarter now from Charlotte, and it's the Panthers with the football. As they come up now, 2nd and goal.
22 needle, 52 blaster. Set. 50 green. Shot 17. 6 mega. Drill 52. Hut.
Dowdle is going backwards as he'll be tackled back at the 4-yard line. They've been denied touchdowns in the red zone twice already. Here comes 3rd and goal.
Spike 60. Rebel, yellow. Hut.
Young to throw it. And he'll take this into the end zone. Touchdown, Carolina. Mitchell Evans from 3 yards out. And the Panthers go up by 2 touchdowns.
The full team is involved in this game early, aren't they? Go down the field, score on offense, take the ball away on defense, and go right back and score again. You got to like the way that's working for them.
That's exactly right. Touchdown, turnover, touchdown, 2-score lead. A little bit like you at breakfast this morning. I got to get this in. You had a perfect omelet, dropped it, so a little bit of a turnover. You went right back to and got that omelet and crushed it.
You got to do what you got to do.
Yeah. You got to do what you got to do. Don't worry about your hands, though.
Yeah.
Ryan Fitzgerald to kick off for Carolina.
Following the touchdown, this is Fitzgerald now to send this one away. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
At their own 26-yard line.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. And they're in an early hole. The first drive, they threw the interception. That led to a touchdown. So decent-sized deficit early on.
It is, but I think you hit the key words early on. So they have to decide, do we even need to change game plan? Or do we just need to execute better and try and get back in this game?
Going right back to Ferguson. And he'll go out of bounds, it looks like, right at the 40. 3rd catch of this first half for him, and this one is a first down.
When you're struggling on offense, you're looking for anything possible to get you going. Sometimes you do it like basketball teams that don't normally press. You put a press on, bring people to life, make them move a little bit quicker. Maybe that'll help them as they head towards the half.
Now a Carolina native, former Tar Heel, it's Javonte Williams. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. Williams going to get it again on 2nd down. And good vision there as he's across midfield and down to the 45-yard line. Now a first down carry. It's Williams. And down inside the 40 or at the 38. A solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3.
But no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on first down, that fits the bill.
Here's Prescott. The short one there taken in by Ferguson. 2nd quarter action with 1:59 remaining. Play number 7 coming on this drive. It's 3rd and inches. They'll try and run for it. Here's Williams. And maybe a little over pursuit there as he's able to take this down to the 25-yard line. Now Dak is going to mix it up. They stick to the ground game on first down. It's Williams. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4. Now the Panthers going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. Again, it's Williams. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. No gain on the play that time, and they'll look to convert on what will be a 3rd and 4. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down. Prescott from the gun on 3rd. And that is incomplete.
Well, how about the coverage we just saw him break out on 3rd down? Dime defense, blanketed the field with extra defensive backs and speed, unable to find an open hole to complete that pass.
And no field goal try here from the red zone offense out there. They'll go for it on 4th. Looking to throw. Prescott. Pass taken in by his big tight end. Touchdown, Cowboys. Jake Ferguson from 19 yards away. And the Cowboys take the chance on 4th and goal, and it pays off with 6. So Dak will bring the Cowboys up to go for the 2-point try. Prescott, they're going to throw for it. And he will get into the end zone, and a 2-point conversion will cut this down to a 6-point game. So they elect to pass there on the 2-point try. Sometimes can prove risky. There it worked out.
Yeah, and I love how you bring up that it can prove risky, because if you get it intercepted and they return it, that's 2 points for the defense, but not on that play.
So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive as they take over with exactly 1 minute to go here before intermission. And that is going to be incomplete as he let him a bit too much. That time he took a little bit of a shot off the run-pass option.
Well, you know what he's trying to do? He's trying to draw the defenders closer to the line of scrimmage with the fake inside. When he stepped back, he thought he might have had that. Instead, they played it awfully well. Incomplete pass downfield.
Young's incompletion on 1st down leads to a 2nd and 10.
Ready. Striker, 350, green. Needle blue. Set, huh?
He'll drop to throw. He's got a man wide open, complete. The Panthers going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Drill, 52. Here we go. Red, yellow. Set.
Looking to throw, Young. That is caught. McMillan with it. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. Good yardage after the catch. Is that play good for 30 and a first?
1st and 10 at the 16-yard line.
Now they'll change things around before the snap. Now here's Young. Well, a quick throw there, but it's going to be incomplete.
The coverage keyed in on him since that last completion his way. He earned a little more attention on that route, and that made it a lot tougher to get a clean throw his way.
Ready.
2nd and 10.
Let's go now. Cut.
They'll throw again. Young. And he will take it across for a Panthers touchdown. Chuba Hubbard with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Panthers will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. So we'll see what Young and his guys can do here as they walk up for the 2-point try.
Come on, ready.
He's got it at the 2. And he will get into the end zone to extend the lead by 2 more. And around the goal line, especially on 2-point tries, sometimes the QB's best friend is that big target, the tight end.
I love how you described it because you know he's going to have some length and some catch radius as well as a big body to keep people away from the football.
Ryan Fitzgerald to kick off for Carolina.
Following the touchdown, this is Fitzgerald now to send this one away. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Now a 2nd and 10. Here's Prescott. A short one there, taken in. The ball comes out, but this will fortunately wind up out of bounds. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts, as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the first half. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Like what I've seen so far out of this defense because they've been showing their best coverages on 3rd down. So far, only allowed 1 conversion on a handful of attempts. One area of their game plan that they've executed to perfection.
He'll fire deep downfield from Lamb. And he's got it inside the 10. And the timeout comes in with 2 seconds remaining. So they can trot out the field goal unit for the try before we hit the lockers. So with 2 ticks left here in the half, on is the field goal unit. This a chip shot, a 20-yarder. And this one is right through. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down, 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
Ryan Fitzgerald to kick off for Carolina.
It's the Cowboys who get the football first, and they trail here as well as we resume action in the 3rd quarter. The lane opens here. He's past the 30.
The Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at their own 33-yard line.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. And they're still very much in this game, although they do trail. What's the game plan, Charles, for the second half?
It might be a little counterintuitive because most people will think losing equals passing the ball more, but I'd establish the running game. They kind of went away from it in the first half. I think if they get back in balance, it'll help them when they put the ball back in the air. At this point in the game, in the situation they're in, partner, these incompletions that we're seeing, they need to turn into positive snaps, and soon.
2nd and 10 now, 3rd quarter from Charlotte. Prescott to throw it. He'll fire deep downfield from Lamb. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
But when the running game's not working, sometimes you just got to take a few more chances down the field. That's a good effort, but it winds up incomplete.
Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Ferguson. And he'll only get this to about the 35. Well short of the line to gain.
Brandon, a good idea there on 3rd down. Run a little clear out and hope you can get your receiver the ball coming across the formation. Nice design, but well played defensively, and they stop him well short.
Prescott to throw on 4th. Able to find the open man. That's complete. He's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. Fourth down conversion plays, you usually think 1, 2, 3 yards, maybe 10. Not there. What a huge pickup as the Sticks make a drastic shift forward. Oh, design run for their wideout. That's going to be a loss of 15 yards on the play. And it'll be a 2nd and long. And yet again, this run game just continues to be completely shut off.
Completely stymied. I mean, they're trying to get some consistency, trying to find places to roam. They just haven't been there throughout this game.
He's going to fire one deep, middle of the field. And a great return as he's up close to the 40-yard line. Tough one there. First drive of the third quarter, throw an interception, and now a chance that they could be an even a bigger hole if they can convert this into points.
Yeah, but how good do you feel if you're that defensive coordinator right now? Because you just know that the head coach looked at him and said, turn him loose, big man. And he'd be able to take a few extra chances playing with this type of a lead, and boy, it paid off.
This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. And their defense just helped him out by getting the football back on the opening drive here in the second half. And now can the offense follow through with points on their first possession?
And that's a big one for them because after the work the defense has done, they've got a chance here to open up this lead. I'll tell you.
All righty, everybody. Thanks for coming in. I appreciate everybody coming in. No, bro. I saw this message earlier. No. I'm not here for the views or the... I appreciate the views. And... Nah. I just wanted to call you out. I'll play anybody. So, I will see you later. I'll see you in the next one. Adios. Too sweet. Good night. Don't forget WNFS coming to you live this Friday night, 7 o'clock Central. Be there or be square.